Hey, user Rexy, I'm Riley.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is the finale of Dororo. Yes. It's been a long time coming.
Yes.
So, I mean, with this final episode, I mean, I asked you guys last week if you could think of ways you think it's going to end, except for you because you've seen it. How do you think it's going to end?
Everybody over here. I'm thinking Tohamura, I think I said it. Yeah, Tohamura will be maimed in a way that he can no longer fight at all, and maybe at least put him out of commission for at least a decade.
A decade? Okay. Oof.
Yeah, because he needs to be like, he needs to get the strength again and simmer on some grudge, you know?
I see.
So, but he'll at least leave Hyakkimaru to grow and become a different person.
I've been wondering how dark they want to make the ending, but at the same time, this is such a... I guess it really is a historical show. The maker was called like the Walt Disney of Japan, right? So I mean, it's gonna be sad, I feel like, but can Dororo and Hyakkimaru make it out of this without losing like all his inheritance? He loses his land and just leave? Are we supposed to be happy that these two make it out okay?
Right.
You know, and everyone else is dead?
Yeah,
I can see it happening. Like,
exactly, because right now we're at a place where one of them has to die.
Yeah.
That's what the blind guy is saying anyways, but maybe the writer is more creative than us right now.
I hope so. Someone was pointing out in the comments, you know, I forgot that the horse lost his mom 3 times in one. I remember last week it was 2 times.
Yeah.
So the poll is officially ended, and we'll be talking about the results in the podcast, which we'll be shooting the same day. But the winner is Frieren. And we have some special stuff planned for the other shows that haven't won. We already talked about how we were going to keep those in mind for future things, but we haven't knocked out the details quite yet. But yes, Frieren has a guaranteed spot. It'll be likely taking Dororo's place, but we're excited for that show.
Yeah.
And also, along with Frieren winning the poll, the shirt winners have been found. They've already been emailed, and so they will be on our community post, which will be going up today, along with the whole poll. Well, I guess today you guys seen a week later, it'll be going up with the poll winners. So thank you very much for entering that giveaway, and I hope you like the shirts. So if you guys are interested in anything else, check the Patreon out down below. But other than that, please leave a like on the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and see you in discussion.
Reeds. Crows.
Is this
Mama's
Mama
coming.
running? Oh, no, don't drop. Trying to get there.
Trying to get to
Old
her
man
babies.
is coming.
Oh, that's exactly what he did. He's not much of a guide, but he can kind of support us.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Angry boy.
We can skip the intro.
The last intro.
I forgot what I was talking about it, but I wonder with how bouncy they make the latter part of this intro, they're trying to prep us for a happier kind of ending.
Maybe.
Like, maybe we expect a darker ending, and so it's like, there's going to be a happier ending, so we can't have a dark intro.
Oh, okay.
Reeds in the wind.
Dororo and Hyakkimaru!
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, he's sad.
Oh, that's where
That's-
they
yeah.
did that.
Oh, makes him even angrier.
What was that?
Oh, you're the one that cut him.
You're burning it down.
How dare you bleed?
You do know that, right?
Oh, that is good.
Wow. Oh
I forgot he had his arms back.
Yeah.
I saw him. I'm like, where's the joints?
Do you see that you're burning it down, sir?
He's just rubbing it in.
The demonizer is struggling.
Yeah.
You ignored you.
Always waiting for him. Wow. Wow, Mom. Really?
Oh.
Oh, he's still bleeding.
Lacking?
Oh, he doesn't have a heart. His heart gone.
Oh. I didn't see that. Okay. Oh.
What? He's lacking
Ow.
heart. The same place Hyakkimaru was.
Wow. He just keeps trying to mar his face.
Oh, yeah.
Time.
Oh, now he's seeing blood. Oh, just see through the. Whoa!
Oh.
Ooh. His heart's fine now, though.
Yeah, it is. It's back.
And it's just the flames are smaller.
Yeah. Maybe because he's trying to understand more.
先は火の海で何やってんだ僕がたまに受け身
Oh, the secret passage.
Oh, right. The poop chute.
そこで待っていてください。後で引き上げてもらわねばなりません。おいらも行くよ。
Huh?
Gentle head shake.
She's going by herself? Oh, which means she's gonna die.
Probably.
これまで
Dang it.
So Jukai's up there too. Jukai's gonna die too.
How did you get there?
Jukai goes where he wants to go.
Okay.
Oh.
Embarrassing.
She has a little palace lady's arm strength.
Is it Jukai?
Yeah.
Yay!
Of course.
How'd you know that?
Of course.
Ah.
Oh.
His mother.
His father. Yeah, his mother. His mother. His other mother.
Oh, I love the sword fight. Every time you just get a little burst of that, dude.
Yeah.
So good.
Now he has to learn to fight like him. He's doing well though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or maybe not well enough.
Ooh. Oh, it's his Hyakkimaru's memory.
And Jukai? He's seeing.
Flashbacks.
What is he seeing?
He cut through the memory.
Oh, he did.
He's seeing things.
Oh. He didn't kill him because he saw the memories.
Oh.
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 Yeah, that's it?
Huh. We're in a burning palace.
Don't stab him, please.
Are you gonna head rub?
Oh, something just happened. It's like, hell
He's
no.
mad.
Oh no. You're gonna have to kill him.
He sees the demons different.
Oh!
Oh, God.
Wow. Man's is determined.
He just willed the demon out of himself.
Whoa! Self-exorcism. What the heck?
I'm not dying for this.
あと頼むぜ。
Do you think we'd be here? You do it all the time.
What?
Oh, it's come up under the ground.
Hello? Oh, hello? Evil crystal demon egg?
It's been.
Oh, it's grabbing him. Things.
I saw glowing in his eyes.
Woo. Oh, it healed him, so his eyes, he must have his eyes.
Ah! Oh. Oh no.
Oh, he called him brother. Oh, Jukai mama.
Grab and go. Grab and go. Guys. Can we leave the building, guys? Come on.
It's dangerous, please.
Oh.
Aww.
Go.
I know. Conversation time.
手でも足でもなかったの。よいか百鬼丸、生きろ。その血にまみれた体に鬼ではなく。
He still hasn't opened his eyes.
No. Well, I guess he can still spirit see.
Is that a Buddha? Oh, yeah.
Oh, it looks like his mom.
It looks like a mom, yeah.
お行きなさい。
Yeah.
あなたには待っている。そばにいてくれるあの子がいる。
Why are you staying? Oh, well, I guess Toharu.
Will you look? Oh. He's still. Oh.
Oh.
What?
They came to die?
What?
What?
Oh, maybe something. That can't have been it.
Oh, I just blocked the way.
Completely.
But they
No.
could have gone, so. it's like-
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're gonna die.
おりますよ。安心なさい。
Maybe we should have tried to get out of here, you know.
He's on fire.
Oh my gosh.
Who's on fire?
You guys
He's
on fire.
His shoulder was on fire.
He was on fire.
That is dark. That was a murder suicide. Oh my god. Moving on.
引っ張るよ。いいかい？
ちょっと待ってくれ。
開けてくれ。よし、来た。
Thank you.
So he knows the urgency of moving.
Yes.
What's happening here?
Is he seeing the world?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's literally leaving the cave in the analogy.
Yeah.
やっと取り返したんだな。
Oh.
Cut back his arms.
Oh.
ドロロ。
Ah.
バカに。
You're very high up.
Guys, come on.
見えんのかよ。
おい、落っこちて。
Yeah.
見えんのかよ。おい、ハリケ。
You know, this is the first beautiful sight he gets to
Right?
see.
Fire.
お前さんの因果の節目だ。しっかり見ておくんだね。その目で。
The Hall of Hell. Oh, it's just
Oh.
disaster in
Oh
general.
gosh.
The whole place is gonna
Oh my
collapse.
gosh.
Oh
Man.
my gosh. Destruction of the whole
Man.
thing.
So Daigo's army.
And he escaped. Yeah. Because he went to attack.
Your entire family is dead.
Home's dead, your family's dead, your servant's dead. Oh, it was just his.
様は行方知れず。おそらくは
Oh, he's
Oh,
bleeding.
he's bleeding.
He bit his lip.
Oh, okay.
叩く。進め。進め。
I was like, is he sick? No.
大悟が落とした命は数知れぞして、地獄道で最後の
Crumbled.
Oh, okay.
ことを知る者もまたなかった。
No one noticed. Justice.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
ってのはわかるし、この力ってのが問題だ。お前らたちに刀や槍は扱えねえよ。
違う違う。オイラが言ってんのはそんな力じゃね
では、
Money.
え。金だ。
Mmm.
力も鬼神の力も借りねえ。理屈もしね
おいおい、そんな金どこにあるってんだよ。そんなもん。
These guys are like the most sketchiest, trustworthy people
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
え。有川遠いんだがよ。ちょっとした隠し金だってとこだよ。
Yo, you just straight up told them?
準備しといてくれや。
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Who's gonna go?
そいつはまた思い切った考え方だね。民が自分たちの国を自らの手で作るか。そこに思い至らなかったのは、所詮侍側だからだ。
Yeah, samurai.
侍が。
Ooh.
いやいや。
He's like, never mind.
Who are
Don't
you?
think about it. Dad, is that you?
だから元気づけようと思って今の話したんだけどさ。そしたら急にちょっと確かめるものがあるって出かけてった。
確かめる何をだい、
それが自分のことだとかなんとかボソボソ言うばっかりさ。
Something about himself.
Like a mirror? Oh,
Oh,
I'm
he went
back.
to check where everybody died. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh.
He's checking it. Ooh, the spiders moved in. It means all the bad stuff is gone.
Right.
Once the spiders get courageous.
Oh!
Hello.
すべて寄進から取り戻したか。その目で初めて見るこの国はどうじゃ。綺麗では。
It's not pretty.
そうであろう。お国は終わらせん。お前は食い食われるものならいい。食うことをやめれば食われ、なればこそ。寄進が人を欲しいというなら。
Wow.
食わせるまで。
Dang.
また俺を食わせるのか。知れたこと。武将と生まれたからには天下取り。
Wow. Okay.
過ちを犯したとすればただ一つ。お前をサンバなどに任せ
Should've
て
killed him.
この手で息の根を止めるべきである。
Wow, sir.
死せばこの身。
Oh, his scar is bleeding.
我が子他方なると。この地を守る寄進となろう。
That would probably actually happen.
Oh, he actually did it. Ooh.
ひょっとするともうこの辺りにはい
Already gone?
No way.
どういうことだよ。
また旅に出たのかもしれないって。
Come on, blind man.
Bruh.
だよ。
You doubt him so much.
オイラに一言も言わねえで。なんで言っちまうんだよ。
もしまた百鬼丸が道を間違えりゃ、お前さんだって無事でいられる保証はねえし。
大丈夫だよ。兄貴はもう大丈夫だって。
だからさ、そいつを確かめてんだ。
He's gone to check if he has humanity. So did he kill his father?
Back to the whole.
No,
He didn't.
he didn't. It's like
Cool.
なぜだ
俺の行く道はそこじゃない
Doesn't lead that way.
Aww.
俺は人だあんたの騎士になるな
Aww. Oh, he left his dad. He forgave his father.
Oh wow.
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 あの日わしがここで騎士にすがらねばお前がこの国を
Would have been an amazing leader.
Yeah.
望んだ大悟の繁栄
Yeah.
をするほどのお前のその生きる力の中に
Wow.
Weep. Weep more bitterly. Oh,
Flowers.
Also flowers.
オイラ待ってるからな兄貴は絶対戻ってくる
Maybe he wants. Oh,
旅立ち
maybe he wants to go visit Mio's
They
grave.
really separated.
戦国へと向かっていた彼らの行く手に広がるのは決して血だまりだけではないと
New friends, I guess.
Whoa.
Oh, she grew into a girl now.
Oh, the fields of wheat.
Yeah.
Hey.
I know.
He has his own face and everything.
With expression.
They meet again. That's it.
Yeah. We can
Wow.
watch the outro now. We've never seen the outro.
I guess not.
What is the red scarf?
Mikasa?
That's what we keep thinking.
Oh.
Oh, she was grown up a little bit, or her hair down. One of them.
Yeah.
That was cute.
That was always there.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, probably.
Glad I didn't see that. Discussion.
Discussion. Yeah.
Yeah, the extension of that comment that I read earlier was that the anime ending was bittersweet.
Yeah.
Which I don't really feel it that bitter. I mean, it sucks for them, but okay.
No, what I felt bitter was their separation.
Yeah.
Oh.
I knew it was important for Hyakkimaru to become his own person and to discover his humanity and all that, but I didn't want them to separate.
I didn't think they had to separate. But
Yeah.
No, I think I know the canonical reasons, or maybe
So they can
fan
get together?
reasons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because every time Dororo gets affection from Hyakkimaru, she blushes, and anytime when she said, "This is Aniki as my brother," and then the kid was like, "Oh, so you're brothers?" Like, we're not really related or anything. It's like they're pushing, like they're close, but not that close, because we need them to be closer.
yeah.
In the future.
Yeah, it'd be weird if they grew up together the entire time.
Yeah,
Together.
it would be weird. So
Yeah.
they had to separate for long enough for her to be
That's a,
dazzling.
yes.
Like,
She's like, who is this new person?
yeah,
In love now.
yeah.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe we work our way towards ending because that's
Sure.
the happier part.
Yeah. So at the start, Jukai pulls out. It's a Buddha. At least I could see from
Yeah.
the start. It looked
You
like a
called
Buddha.
it.
Yeah. It looked like the side of a woman's face. It's like, that's a Buddha.
Nice.
So Jukai makes it into the fiery furnace in a way that Dororo, the little person, could not. And Mama makes her way in as well through the passages.
Yeah. They really didn't need to die, if they didn't
I think
take their time.
They wanted to.
They wanted to. I think that's what it was, and they wanted to die a honorable death, saving.
Some sort of
one.
redemption
Yeah.
for what they did.
And even Jukai, we've talked about it.
I mean, he's been trying.
He has been trying to die, and he also didn't feel like he deserved to die. And then as soon as he
Like,
that last time with Hyakkimaru, he was like,
finally.
I'm alive, now I can die.
And this is what it really makes you wonder about, like, cultural differences here, because we've seen things in like Demon Slayer 2 where we had like Gyatoro, the demon, when he was dying and he was going straight to hell, and his sister wasn't, because she was like reliant upon him, and therefore it wasn't really her fault for things that happened the way they saw it, at least. But he had to go to hell to pay for the things he did. So it's like there's a level of, there can be some forgiveness from the people who did the things, but there has to also be retribution for the things you did as well. And it's just, I'm seeing that common theme throughout a lot of animes, and here especially is like, even though he felt like I've been redeemed in the eyes of my son, so now I can die, that kind of redemption is completely separate from the crimes he did against humanity.
Yeah.
He still has to die.
Get
Yeah.
punishment.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah,
Which-
very interesting.
It's very interesting. I mean, I didn't like it. I don't like seeing it happen, but
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I can see why you do that.
Yeah.
Yes, poetic.
And-
Especially because like Daigo lives for a while at least at the
yeah,
ending.
yeah. Speaking of other livers, Tohomaru. Tohomaru lives
Yes.
kind of enough to like forgive and be forgiven.
Which I felt abrupt, I'll be honest.
It did
was.
feel
So
abrupt.
literally, apparently, all they needed to solve this was to have an actual conversation.
Yeah.
You know?
Or a fight just to get it out, because he was like,
Yeah.
I lose.
It's like, dang.
It was so he was realizing he lost mentally because he had gone over the path he thought was correct,
Yeah.
and his brother took the higher place and didn't kill him.
Yeah.
Because before it looked like he was trying to kill him,
Which he was.
He was because he did bad things to him, but he did anyways. But Hyakkimaru was it Hyakkimaru that had the flashback of all the people?
I think so.
It was Hyakkimaru.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
they
when he
both
swings
had
at him, he swings through Dororo's silhouette, cutting it in half, and then misses.
Okay. I couldn't understand what was happening. It's like he just swung through something, but not something that we had seen before.
Mathing.
It's all his flashbacks, but we're seeing it through his perspective, so it made it a little confusing.
Yeah.
I think it was Hyakkimaru, like, remembering the reasons why he has to not do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he really had the opportunity to behead him. He was going to kill him.
Every good thing that's happened to him happened because of mercy or kindness.
Yeah.
Nothing good came from him killing.
Yeah.
True.
Aside from his body, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I was killing demons until right now.
True. He did also make the distinction after he missed. He said, because you're a human.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yeah.
So he's come to the conclusion like, okay, I don't think I want to be killing humans anymore.
Yeah. And I think it's also because, like, at the end there, Tohomaru became, like, Hyakkimaru in that he was, like, almost, like, partially demon, tainted by the demon.
Yeah.
But Hyakkimaru's like, no, I'm choosing this side
Yeah.
of me.
Yes.
And you could see something was taken from him.
Yes.
It's
that's
like
yeah.
we've both been robbed, so
Yeah.
we're not each other's enemy, really. The reason why I didn't really like the ending for Tohomaru just giving up the fight there was, even though the conversation was good, we have had previous conversations where the issue was not necessarily between me and you. The issue was the fact that if you live, the land suffers, which we
Yeah.
didn't really get a firm answer on at the end, towards at least this specific part of the part of the place.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, it feels like they kind of just pushed that to the side.
Yeah.
Because Tohomaru, yes, he admits defeat mentally in that you're willing to forgive me despite all I've done, but that wasn't the core issue.
Yeah.
No.
There was an issue before that then caused that issue in the ensuing fights between the two of them.
Yes.
You know, with Mutsu and Hyogo, but that wasn't the start of it.
Yeah.
True.
But I mean, I'm cool with it, but also at the same time, even though earlier I was saying how people still need to die for things they did, Tohomaru legitimately is kind of a victim of circumstance here. Like, if we were going off like the thing I said with Gyatro, which is an assumption, so it could be wrong, he was kind of put in this position by his father, just trying to do his best.
Yeah. He was only birthed to take the place of Hyakkimaru to be the next heir of something that Daigo really wanted. So, and then the victim of circumstance as well, in the fact that his mother was just broken
Yeah.
and couldn't even be a good mother to him.
No.
And her redemption is just accepting death with him here.
Yeah.
It seems kind of unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he
Let's
didn't
not try to escape.
push him out too.
Yeah.
Like, she kept him.
That's the thing. What I think it may have been is that he was dying, because he gouged out the eyes out of the part of his head there. So I don't know. He looked like he was dying. I think he was dying before the fire hit them. So that's my only, like, I was thinking maybe that's the only reason she was like, look, he's dying anyways, let me just die with him,
That's a good point.
instead of like trying to escape with him.
Because Daigo also just dying at the end.
It's
which
true.
It could be if you've made a deal, like parts of you
With
with
the
demons,
demon,
and it's
yeah.
gone, you're now dying.
That might be it. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it was because of his Tohomaru's
Missing
heart.
heart.
Yeah.
So what do you think of that, by the way? Do you think it was that it was missing, or it was just like cut off from circulation, so to speak, of feeling like he's basically lost that part of him? Because we never saw it like that before. It's only now that it was looking like that.
Yeah.
I thought at the end, Hyakkimaru looks at him and it was back.
Okay, I don't remember.
Like after he took the eyes out. For like a split second, one scene where he was looking at him. I thought, maybe that's wrong, but that's why I thought that he got it back. But the fact he did the deal in the first place, his body's now dying, shutting down.
That's probably, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. That makes sense, because it seems like the same thing was happening to Daigo at the end, like since the deal failed.
He was like just chugging out of pure spite.
Yeah. He really was. Yeah. But yeah, and also Jukai. He's just so happy to be here, honestly. He's like, finally, I'm going out in a blaze of glory. This is fantastic.
Yeah, he did his job, which was just to give Hyakkimaru a Buddha and say, choose this path. This is what I want you to do. And it's like, okay, peace.
Yeah.
I think the reason why I dislike parts of the ending is because it still feels like nobody's choosing Hyakkimaru at the end.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it still feels like to me.
Yeah. The entire show, we got the priest, Jukai, the mother, the father, they're all doubting Hyakkimaru and his ability to make the right choice. And he's given that ability at the very end in the form of the Buddha, but they still choose to leave because they don't really believe in their own redemption. I'm just observing. It seems to be that's what happened.
Yeah.
And there may be cultural differences there, which is why I brought it up before, but it does leave you feeling a bit nobody believed in themselves.
Yeah.
Which is fine, as long as they're a main character.
Yeah. Apparently, yeah. Not in the main cast, it's fine.
Yeah, because I mean they were wrong. In the previous episode, they were saying like he's going to become a demon. We got to stay out of it. When it came down to it, nobody was around. He made the right choice.
Yeah.
So they were wrong.
Yeah, that's true. And so I guess it still comes down to Dororo, who was the only one who believes in Hyakkimaru that no, he's strong. He can make the right choice. He's not like that. And Dororo didn't even make it up there to see Hyakkimaru at the end to say anything. Or see anything. But.
I also just want to point out, I love the sword fight. We always got like a 2-3 second little flash of them stabbing at each other or whatever. I always enjoyed it because you could see the moves and the thought processes every single time they did that. Yeah. And then we get the blur jump fight. But I love the fights, the little times we got it.
Yeah, it was good.
It's always so good.
Yeah. So we lost all the peoples. And even Daigo went to try to fight Asukara army, but because the demons not helping anymore, they all lost. But Daigo lived and went to sit and stare at the. So yeah, he ended up started bleeding from his lip. And you said he just bit his lip.
It looked like he shifted his lip bottom up and then started bleeding. I think he bit.
He could have been.
I think he was dying from the deal.
That's what I was thinking. The minute the deal was off, because that strike on his head, like that was from them.
Yeah.
So it could have been like, this is you. Our deal, our contract breaks. You also die because we're upholding your health as well, kind of thing.
Yeah, I can see that. I thought perhaps they won that fight, but I think it may have crippled their army.
Oh, is that what you meant? Yeah.
Because also when we were looking up the path to hell, there was a bunch of dead bodies on the side, so they could have lost, and he was just like fighting his way back here to make another deal.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Either way.
So why? Yeah, it makes sense, because why wouldn't they have killed him? Nobody killed him.
Either way, they're done for.
Yeah.
I mean, they have no castle. Their army was nearly annihilated, and they were already stressed then.
Yeah.
Which is why I really wanted to see
the aftermath.
Yeah, is the land still getting devastation? Because right now it looks like it's a sunny day.
Yeah. Well, and especially let's look at our friends that were left out of Daigo's land. They were kind of driven to the outskirts. That kind of saved them in the end, because if they were in there when the Sakura army comes, they'd be in trouble. They'd be like, this is our land now. We're ruling you. But now they're on the outskirts, so they can pretty much do whatever they want, which is perfect because Dororo's got money.
What do you think of that as the resolution? Like, what? I mean, they said the Warring States period is coming to an end, but you're still going to have some form of government above you. That was the whole point.
Yeah.
So it's like, It's not necessarily that you came up with a system that broke out of it.
No.
The wars just ended.
Yeah.
And what happens when wars end is people are able to make thriving businesses in agriculture. That doesn't seem like there was a solution there. They just had money.
No, it was probably it is a solution in that for them, because they'd have to wait for things to start ramping up and build up, and then get a job, and then save enough to have a house and then get a family, and so it just sped things up for them. And just for this group of what is it, sufferers. So
I guess could mentally like insert that perhaps over time they just they found the poor and downtrodden and gave them farms, gave them land and stuff like that. I don't know, it's just from the way the father was talking about the grand vision, from the way the story was building up, you've got to figure it out, Dororo. It doesn't fall flat. It just, I was expecting a bit more out of this, like maybe I was expecting some kind of society be formed around this idea.
Well, at the end the priest was saying, so you're gonna build your own country, basically.
Well, he was saying, I thought that's what you were gonna do.
Oh. I thought he said that's what you were doing.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I thought I was reading like he was saying, I wouldn't have thought of this. I thought you were just gonna make it a country. I thought that's what he was saying, but maybe that is what he said.
and now I have no clue what I saw.
But,
We've caused confusion.
well, I mean, in the end, we did get the fields of grass. Not grass, fields of rice.
Wheat. Rice?
Fields of wheat. Yeah, he took out
Grain.
Hey, what if that's what Hyakkimaru just went about doing? He's just like, I'm going to plant seeds along the way.
Johnny Appleseed, but it's just
sweet seeds.
Grain. Or what? It's either rice or wheat. I don't know.
It's both.
I was looking down when you guys said something about Mio. He looked at Mio's rice.
Yeah.
It was from Mio, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was in his...
Hyakki looked at it.
Yeah, it was in his little thing that had his emblem
crest,
on it.
family
Okay.
crest.
That's where he kept it.
Because I was thinking that the first thing he probably would do is go visit like the graves or whatever. And if he looked at it, I imagine that's what he went off to do.
There was a grave-looking thing right where he was standing with the flowers. I was curious about that, but I don't know. He wouldn't have reached that far so fast.
He's a fast man now.
Yeah.
Turns out his whole life was just like 20 square miles.
He can go super fast now that you can actually see where he's going. It's incredible.
But
do you think he still has like the spirit sensing ability? I think he probably does when he closes his eyes, because he's lived that way.
Yeah, I think it's probably like the blind man in that it's like a part of him. He can't maybe he can't see the silhouettes and stuff like that, but he can sense it, like you're saying. It can he can be like, oh, this is not a good one. This one probably good.
Yeah, I imagine he has a heightened sense to everyone else.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say from the beginning, before he got back literal feeling, he's like, I always felt. So he always had some sense of like a sense of what was around him.
Yeah. And I wanted to point out he got rid of his swords at the end. He was walking without his swords out of the place.
He lost it.
Well, yeah, but he didn't
tried
even
it
the
back.
other one. He didn't have that one either.
That's true. Yeah.
So he's put down his sword.
Yes, he says my path doesn't go that way.
Yeah.
He said to Father. And I hope you don't become a demon.
Also, I also retained that at the end there, he was totally gonna head rub to Homaru.
You know what? I think so too.
Tohomaru.
Yeah.
When they were looking face to face, he was getting closer, and then the mom kicked open the door.
Oh. Maybe.
No, and it was then Tahomaru's eyes started glowing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Then the mom kicked open.
Over the door, yeah.
But so Daigo, when he was sitting there in the Hall of Hell, he was saying, "I'll just make as many deals as possible."
With
The thing
him,
is-
with Hyakkimaru's body.
With Hyakkimaru's body, I think he was just egging him on to kill him there because there really wasn't much of an option to sacrifice him.
All of them were dead.
They were dead. Yeah.
They were dead, and plus he didn't really. I don't think he could just. I sacrificed that guy over there. No. It has to be something under your control.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So he was prepared. Because he also said, if I am killed here, I'll just become a demon for the land, and I'll protect the land.
Yeah.
Which I think could have actually happened. Because
Probably.
we've seen other spirits being created based on the way someone died, right?
True.
And he was a very resolved person.
Yeah. Maybe, and he was probably like probably the only reason he was still alive was he was waiting for Hyakkimaru to come.
Yeah.
Willpower.
Yeah. People do that. They'll like hold on to life until that moment.
One specific thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Wild.
that was probably his plan. I'm just gonna become a demon.
Yeah, and he said, so Hyakki was the answer. Like,
Yeah.
if he had held him or kept him alive, nurtured him, maybe they would have been able to figure something out for the land.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, for the story, yeah, that's probably true. But a part of me also wonders, like, but Hyakki, I don't think he would have become the person he
No,
became if he
no.
didn't suffer the way he did.
Yeah, it was the suffering that made him who he was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he didn't kill him. He stabbed his helmet and he's like, I hope you don't become a demon, father. And left him the Buddha.
Bye. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, so Dororo for a first separation anxiety. It's like
He didn't leave his
leave.
Dude.
No.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm mad at Hyakkimaru, honestly. It's like, listen, I'm just gonna go check something.
I'm gonna go out for milk.
Be right back. Milk. Seriously.
It's kind of messed up.
Hyakkimaru doesn't know how to like say, listen, Dororo, it's time
Conversation.
for us to separate.
Needs to learn communication.
I need to discover myself. I need to find myself.
I need to find myself, yeah.
Basically is what he's doing. And he does come back. We see in the end there the running. It just means that the way I picture that scene is Dororo runs that bridge all the time because she's just like back and forth doing. He's probably going to get a little bit of money at a time. And one day it's Hyakkimaru there.
Hyakkimaru's there, yeah.
In the same clothes.
In the same, oh yeah.
Oh, no.
It's probably stinks.
I mean, so I don't think much time passed. I mean, time passed, but not that much. I'd say
Yeah.
like 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, because Dororo, we could say she was probably what, 10, 11?
2, 3.
I think she was 13. It was. I think it was 11 or 12.
Yeah, I was thinking
12.
it was 12, but I wasn't sure if that was right, so I didn't say it.
Yeah, and I think Hyakki is 16.
16. Yeah. So they're not too far apart. 4 years isn't bad. And she'll get like growth spurt in like 1 to 2 years. She'd be like that, so.
Yeah. And the time period.
And the time period, yeah. So, yeah. Next, true OTP.
It said that Dororo is below 10, like 8 or 9, and Hyakkimaru is 14 in the manga.
Same. Same.
Something I'm looking forward to talking about is apparently the manga had a different ending. And so I'm going to talk about it in podcast and we're going to compare, see exactly what was different and which we prefer over the other one. Though this is technically the canon because it came out later. At least that's the way I see it. Or if I like the manga better, that's canon.
Okay, so you don't know what it is yet.
No.
Oh, we're going to look it up.
Okay. Oh, I'm
I have the
interested.
tab saved where I looked it up.
So look forward to that podcast.
So, I mean, maybe we could go over ratings. So what we thought of the whole season. Because, I mean, this episode was relatively short in terms of
feel
short.
ending.
Yeah,
That's
it was
it.
very quick. I figured it was going to be either like 3/4 fight and then really quick ending. But I didn't expect this. I'm happy that they gave us that much
Closure.
breathing room. Yeah.
I feel like... Maybe we go to... I'll talk about it in ratings.
Okay.
Okey-doke.
I give it a rating of A. I don't have any major complaints except for like I was really sad about the ending until I made a reason for why they did that. So like, okay, I'll take it. Yeah. So I really love the whole show. I think it's really enjoyable, and I think I can see as far as like plot and story goes why they really esteem this author. The art was really pretty, and I love the intros. Both the intros were good. The first one I think I liked better.
Yeah.
There's some scenery in the first one that never showed up in the second intro but showed up in the season. Weird. Anyways, but overall I really enjoyed the show, enjoyed the characters, enjoyed reasonings for most of the characters. Yeah, nothing too egregious.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, solid.
Yeah. Okey-doke. So my rating is also A. I enjoyed it watching it the second time just as much as I enjoyed it the first time, which is always a good sign.
Yes.
I feel like I can recommend this to most people.
You could.
Yeah.
I was actually hesitant about you watching it because I knew it was a more somber toned show, but you actually enjoyed it.
Oh yeah,
that was great.
This is like nothing compared to like Code Geass.
Code Geass, I think, ripped off the Band-Aid for a lot.
Yeah. That wasn't even ripping off the Band-Aid. That was like scraping it.
Yeah.
Slow motion. Anyway, sorry.
I'm not even thinking about that imagery.
Okay.
But,
Put it out of your head.
I want to ask though, how long ago was the first time you saw this?
The first time I saw this, what was I also watching at the time? It was just before I think it was before I had watched Akudama Drive. So it was a few years ago. Like 2-3 years ago.
Pre-COVID?
Yes? Pre-COVID, I think. Yeah, pre-COVID.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed this show, but there was a couple of things that stopped me from giving it an A. So I think I'd give it a B+. And the reason is it starts off very strong with the Monster of the Week thing, and it continues it for a while, which is something I really enjoy in shows. I mentioned if you have a really good Monster of the Week premise, I like seeing it over and over again. I feel like the tone shifted a couple of times in the episodes themselves, where sometimes they start off like really serious, and then it would kind of peter off towards the ending and be a bit more lighthearted. And we saw that more so in season 2 when they started having
second half of the first season.
Yeah, sorry, second half of the first season when we saw like the goofier moments with Dororo. They weren't bad or anything. It's just it felt
out of place,
completely different from the first half of the season, and the ending that. It wasn't a bad ending by any stretch. It was a good ending. It just made me feeling like they could have done a bit more, especially when you you have this side by side with like the Moth episode, where the ending suddenly wraps everything up and a bunch of things happened where the Moths like dive bombing places, the whole city was on fire, and you just didn't know why that happened. There's a bunch of things I wanted explanations for, and it's not a situation where it's like, I'm glad they didn't explain that because you're supposed to like feel it in your head. It was a situation of why did that happen, and I feel like they should have explained some things. So yeah, I feel like the ending did that for me. Like bring it down a little bit. Not a lot. B+ is still a really good show. Like you said, you can recommend it to anybody. You don't need to be connected to anime in general to just enjoy this story of revenge.
True. Story of revenge and redemption and more revenge. Yeah,
so I mean, A, B+.
Good show.
Good show.
Truly good show.
Yeah, so I mean, guys, let us know what you thought about this show, and what did you think about the show's ending versus the manga's ending. We're going to be talking about that today, so don't worry about spoilers for the manga's ending. But yeah, if you guys liked your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see a Patreon down below to see the next episode of the show Firein, which we'll be watching soon, a whole week ahead. If you're a patron, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer, all right? But thank you very much for being here, and we'll see you in the city. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
A special thanks to our patrons: Joel Willens, Williams, Tyrone, Banky Han, Kareem Walker, Alexander Dietz, Psycho 6, Jamal Wilson, Jay Darnell, Singed Corpse, Deli, and Laser.